Yep, same.
Yeah. Anytime you guys want.
I am officially ready to get started.
All right, everyone on the vertical, we will be playing Noivern in Pokemon Red and Blue. If you want to see the moveset, go to the horizontal stream. But for now, we're going to get started. You two ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Okay, I need to restart because for some reason
Okay.
the emulator was not in 4 times the speed. I don't know why exactly. So it was like super slow.
That's funny.
Okay,
You're on
yeah.
RetroArch, right?
Yeah, I'm RetroArch, yeah.
Ah. All right, you ready now?
Yeah, anytime, yeah.
All
I
right.
hope so.
3, 2, 1, go.
So, yeah, now it's working.
Name yourself
Hello,
guest.
Twiggy. No, I'm already naming my Pokemon. I'm giving already all of you the advantage.
You know what? I should consider just replacing guest with Ike.
At this point.
I really should at this point, yeah.
No, I don't need you, Squirrel.
Yeah, I also went to Squirtle because that's where we put the Gen 2 Mon.
Yeah.
I don't need
So
you,
yeah,
Squirrel. I
sorry
don't want
the
you.
front and back sprite's a bit washed. Like, there's no black coloring in it. It just looks weird. I tried to take a Gen 1 sprite that someone else made on Reddit, but the conversion didn't go too cleanly. Because it wasn't like the 56 by 56 pixels it's supposed to be, so I had to downscale it a little bit.
How many wild Pokemon want to annoy me?
You guys
think I
move
actually
Dragon
only
Rage to
saw
slot
one.
1.
Yeah.
Drill Peck, nice.
Geez, you must be having a great run if this is just now getting Drill Peck. You must not saw very many wild encounters.
I think I only encountered 2.
That's pretty good.
It is really good. You might want to save before Brock, I'm just saying.
No, not the wild Pokemon that I don't want.
To see, we do not cheat and turn encounters off,
Scout away.
right? Are any of you guys going to teach Recover?
I
Uh,
am considering it, mostly just because there aren't any other moves really to learn.
Yeah. But what about Leech Life? Don't you want to use Leech Life?
No. Even on
No.
4 times weak targets, Drill Peck is still going to do more damage. Okay, Thrash is not doing as much damage as I had thought. I should really never use it again.
No, I don't want Double H.
Why not? So good.
Why does this
So
thing get
good.
so many level up moves?
Because it's
Why
really
does-
good.
Why does this thing evolve so late? Is the real question. Oh man, I feel so bad. So sad for Pokemon.
You know, after 13 years, Hydreigon still has the record for highest
Okay.
level needed to evolve. At level 64.
Hydreigon, yeah.
No one,
I mean,
nothing's ever beat it.
It's from Unova, it doesn't count. Everyone in Unova is like that.
I mean, that's not terribly like crazy high, honestly.
64? Are you dumb?
I
It's the
understand, but
highest.
think about it. They established in Gen 1 that level 55 was going to be for Dragonite. And in all these years, they've only gone 9 higher.
But still, it's just a Pokemon that evolved super late. Actually, you can only get it on the Victory Road already, I think. And they are
It's-
actually super low level.
In the original Gen 5 games,
Yeah.
64 is like 12 levels higher than the champion.
Yeah, you're never gonna use one basically. Oh god, the encounters in Mount
I definitely
Moon.
feel like at some point Pokemon should make a game that actually utilizes level 100 in some sort of way. I
Yeah,
know
it's
that
called
you,
Pokemon-
there's
Poke-
I know that gen that doesn't exist has like a hard mode, and maybe they should have considered doing something like that for every game.
They only did it for
Nah.
that game. I
Only
wish they would-
Pokemon.
Well, they don't.
Oh,
It doesn't really need to exist. They should just make the game more challenging in the first place, which I think they've been doing.
they somewhat have been doing, yeah. True. Like if you try to do hardcore Nuzlocke from other generations, it's usually harder,
Oh yeah,
especially
yeah,
Ultra Sun and Moon. They gave them
yeah.
EVs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, Axu, that is true. There is Dragapult.
Dragapult.
Did you guys find Paris?
Yes.
Nice.
Oh,
Scott just catches Geodude and Oddish like a coward. He doesn't want to have to deal with the consequences of Paris.
doesn't like Paris anymore. And I don't blame him.
I mean, I would argue that logic should apply to Psyduck in Gen 2. Psyduck has, I believe, a somewhat low catch rate compared to everything else.
He just has PTSD from Parasect. I don't blame him.
I probably. Hello,
That
RB
thing cost
Yancey.
his sanity and almost his marriage. So I would say it's fine.
Can I get a shout out? No.
No.
I did say hi, RB Yancey, so there's your shout out. Hey guys, I don't know if any of you made it to Nugget Bridge, but little tip: use Dragon Rage on the Pidgeys. They will live Drill Peck.
They live.
I'm just not spamming it on everything just because I want to try and save it. Oh my god, these Pidgeys have 41 HP. I forgot. I'm gonna teach agility over Thrash. It could come in handy.
I have double edge over Thrash.
Why?
You monster.
I haven't used it. I just have it.
I just have it.
Why did I pick that up?
The ether.
Oh, that's embarrassing. I have to heal at the center. I'm out of Dragon Rages, and I can't beat the Hiker with just Drill Peck. I should have conserved it a little bit better.
You can. Just try. Oh, power of kings.
It actually wouldn't have been that bad.
If only somebody had predicted double edge recover as a strat.
Recover.
Ah, yes. A move that has less effective power than Drill Peck. Why didn't I think of that?
Oops.
Yeah, but I mean for Nugget Bridge specifically.
I miss clicking Thrash a lot, actually. More like I misclicking it. It's funny. I would have this thing to save PP and it actually is being worse.
Something that's actually going to make this thing different. I mentioned this in the intro. This thing is the flying dragon instead of dragon flying. So if we were playing Dragonite, like Misty would never use Bubble Beam. But I think for Noivern here, she may actually use it. But we'll see.
Yeah, let's see.
Because
Oh dear.
I don't know. Yeah, it only
dear.
used Tackle. Never mind.
She used just X defend.
Yes, use text defense.
We do not
The
learn Bubble
strongest.
Beam, right?
We do.
Okay, we do. Yeah, I just
Not
looked.
water gun, just bubble beam.
We do.
I looked. Should I
We do,
teach
we
it?
do.
I should.
I don't know. It's really mediocre coverage.
I mean, that's not wrong. Water isn't really the best offensive coverage. Like once you get past Rock
it's
Tunnel.
also just not anywhere near as powerful as the other move. Even if the other move uses our better stat, its power is just so much lower.
True.
Power. No, I'm not Scott. I don't want a Bellsprout.
Oh, we can learn fly this early. Wow, that's impressive.
We don't need it. We don't want it.
I didn't say that if we were going to use it. I just said that that's surprising.
If
We
Fly
don't
was
want
the updated 90 base power, I would teach it.
I cannot be absolutely sure right now, but I think I got that critical hit Dragon Rage and I one-shot one Pokemon.
You did not.
I'm not,
That's no, you didn't.
I'm not so sure. I will check later, but I think it's what happened, honestly.
You know what
Oh,
that?
never mind. Forget it.
You know what that reminds
Forget
me
it.
of? Whenever Steve flinches the opponent and he thought it was a Gen 1 miss.
Never mind. I just saw what happened. I had moved the. It was not Dragon Rage there on the slot. I move it.
I'm gonna get the rare candy.
You don't need it.
Probably not.
You always need it.
Probably very unnecessary.
Hmm. They're asking why is the in my stream. They're asking why is the sprite half transparent.
Yeah, that was I didn't really do a good job with the sprite. Sorry.
He's just having some issues.
Besides, why are you judging him by his looks?
He's a bat.
Ow, Thunderbolt hurt so much. Definitely worth healing before doing it.
He's like, hey, haven't you learned nothing from the game I have nicknamed this Pokemon after? You're not supposed to judge by appearance. Whoops.
Yeah, I probably should have kept Dragon Rage. I didn't think Dragon Rage was going to be useful anymore, so I got rid of it for Bubble Beam. And I think that might have been a mistake.
What'd you want it for?
Not really anything. I just taught it just because it's coverage.
Coverage is useful. I mean, we have a slightly higher special attack than physical attack, so
True.
it's better to just use special moves if we can just.
Right now, it's almost identical thanks to the attack badge boost.
Yeah, attack badge boost.
Do any of you guys plan to get Psychic?
Sure, why not?
I don't know. It's kind of out of the way.
It is, yeah. I've only started to get it either if A, we're a Psychic type, or B, we can't one-shot the Ghastlies. Because if those Ghastlies in the tower aren't one-shots, then things can go really bad.
Could be a problem. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the Ghosts have bad defense. I think Drill Peck will be enough.
Probably is enough. It's still 120 base power, I think.
Yes,
Yep.
Drill Peck is 120 base power. I can confirm it thanks to the overlay.
Ike, you have the
Thanks to the
same
power
overlay.
of
You should be
math.
able to look at that too.
Thanks to the power of math, I know 80 plus a staff is 120.
You don't need math. You just let the overlay do the math for you.
This,
Like
this,
right
this is
now, the
like
overlay has told me Thunderbolt does 0 damage to Geodude, and I'm just gonna believe it.
this is like that episode of King's Hill where it's like, but I don't need you to use the computer. I just did the math. Yeah, and this is a keyboard in the computer. So the computer doesn't work. I cannot do the math.
So you know what I just realized? Bubble Beam, I guess, would have helped for the self-destructing hiker, but you can just recover the self-destructs.
Recover. But that's not rest. Why didn't you guys pick a rest?
But you like recover better, right?
Yes, I do. We just did Pyukumuku, of course I do. Of course I do prefer recover.
What is it? Man, you can't even see the poison flashes underground.
Oh, I've done a. Oh, that's bad.
What did you do?
Well, it sucks.
I don't have something that I need to have.
I don't have something that I need to have.
What could that even be? You forget the Pokédoll.
No, I have that.
Why did I get Ice Beam?
I also got Ice Beam.
Let's
You
just say
guys
I
need
wanted
Ice
more
Beam.
money for vitamins. I think I'm just gonna get calcium.
This is one of those red dragon types that can actually get Ice Beam, guys. Don't worry. Imagine.
Right?
Okay, problem has been fixed.
Can you tell us what you forgot?
I now am the proud owner of a Doduo.
Oh, you forgot
You
a
didn't
fly
have a
user?
fly. You didn't have a fly user.
That is hilarious. Alright, question. Did any of you guys teach agility?
No.
No.
I just taught it in case I
Don't
needed
need
badge
that.
boost for something.
I don't think I need that.
I have it as a just-in-case thing.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's not like we're really using the moves anyways.
Why do you need to access State Farm?
What?
Well, he said he needs it just in case, but just in case works at State Farm.
Just in case.
Can confirm Drill Peck one-shots the Ghastlies.
Yay.
Can confirm Erica easy.
Are you doing Erica after the tower or before?
I did Erica before the tower.
I don't know why people do that. Like, whenever I pick up Fly, I fly straight to Lavender. I don't even step back
it's
and
what-
sell it on till later.
But it's what Nintendo would have wanted you to do.
It is.
Yeah,
Why
I've
did
never
you-
understood. I've never understood doing Erica's gym before tower.
It's like, that's exactly what Nintendo wants you to do. Why are you not listening to your Uncle Nintendo?
Exactly.
You know, somebody in my YouTube chat the other day said that someone was asking how I got a hold of the Emerald Backport, and then somebody said Speed's uncle works at Nintendo. You know what I said?
Nintendo.
If my uncle worked at Nintendo, he would sue me into the ground for what I've done to these games.
That's exactly what Nintendo wants you to do. It's actually a good thing. Oh. Hmm.
I'm gonna go fight
Interesting
Erica.
case. Mhm.
Seems unnecessary.
Well, I
I don't
have.
think it's me.
Don't I have to fight Erica to beat Giovanni? I don't want to pull a J-Rose.
I don't know about that.
Do you? Do you? I don't know. There's some recent glitch that have been discovered. I think there are a few glitches nowadays that allows you to skip doing that actually.
You know, there's a speedrun category called reverse badge order.
Hmm.
It's where you have to fight the gym starting at Giovanni to Brock with glitches.
Is it even possible though?
Oh yeah, anything's possible in this game. It
Oh,
all
I mean-
starts with Brock through walls.
Ah, yeah, the broke through walls. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I forgot about that. The glitch where you actually skip that guy.
Plus,
Can
I think
confirm you cannot get off the bike on bicycling path.
Damn it! Why?
Plus, I think the run also ends up doing arbitrary code execution in order to just warp
Okay.
yourself anywhere in the map.
Yeah, oh yeah, the arbitrary code. You can literally just skip everything and just go straight to the battle, I suppose. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Whoops.
I'm actually getting encounters in the Safari Zone. That's how low of a level I am.
The low level.
I'm gonna fight Koga.
Seems unnecessary.
I don't know why
Why
you
you
have
wanna
to keep
fight
saying that.
It's his catchphrase of the
Koga's
day.
not required to beat the game. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't you need his badge to use Surf?
you?
Why does a badge allow me to do anything?
I don't know.
That's a
What
serious
does the
question.
badge does Oak just follow me over my shoulder and be like, you can't do that. You don't have the badge yet. I'd be like, what does the badge do? Does the badge prevent my Pokemon from being able to actually surf?
Yes,
I feel like I've used the move.
but in order to actually get on top of the Pokemon, you need the license. Which
You
is
know
the
what's funny?
Oh, it's like
If
finding
not,
out a license. Oh, I
the
see. This is
police
actually
kill
perfect.
you.
You've invented the correct reason why badges allow you to do anything. It's a license.
It's the license.
But here's the thing,
Basically,
it's
yeah,
like, here's another question. How come you need to teach an HM to a, like, how come you need to teach Surf to a Pokemon that already swims? Like, why does Lapras
you
need
need
to know how
to-
to surf?
To get on top of it, again, you need to get on top of it.
I mean, then again, we all know Rhydon loves swimming.
If you cannot get on top of the Pokemon, you are not allowed to surf.
No, not X attack. Whatever shall I do?
X attack. The fact that they all use different X items is just so funny. Like this was a real RPG
Actually,
or something.
I don't think any of them use X Special, do they?
Never mind.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. Every vitamin's used except X Accuracy and X Special. Oh, would it be really mean if I made a ROM hack where there's a trainer that loves Horn Drill and Fissure, and they'll always use X? They have a 50-50 chance of X accuracies.
X accuracy horn drill. For the win. Whoops.
I'm really starting to like Recover.
Oh, now you do.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, if there was a TM for Recover and not Rest, I will use Recover every time.
I made a mistake. I just battled an optional trainer. That's really
Oh,
unfortunate. It's not even the optional trainer that I'm mad about. It's the PP that I just wasted on the optional trainer. I was
Excuse me.
already going to be a little PP self-conscious, but now...
That's what he said. Also, I wasn't paying attention, but I may have just Gen 1 missed Psychic.
Psychic, eh?
Can happen.
Guess it's not out of the way, huh?
I got it for Koga.
I also got it for Koga.
Weeks.
I'm willing
You'll
to bet
say you
you have it
wouldn't grab
too.
Yeah, but I never said I wouldn't grab it.
Hello, Leaky B, one of your favorite Pokemon. That's nice. Sorry, the back sprite's kind of bad.
I was
Yeah, that one.
purposely vague. I didn't say I wouldn't grab it. I said that it was out of the way.
It's technically out of the way, yeah. That's not a lie.
Right. I purposely kept it vague.
Monster.
Right?
Oops.
Hey, Ike, you need to fight Psych.
I always fight Psych. Why wouldn't I fight myself?
I couldn't tell what mon it was from the back sprite at first, and then the title blended in with the screen. Yeah, sorry about that. I made some errors when trying to make this, when I was trying to convert the sprite, and none of the black shows up properly, so it's just light and dark blue.
Why Nidoqueen sprite got worse? From red green to red blue.
A sprite that got worse from red green to red blue? Easy, coughing.
Oh, poor coughing. I actually like Nidoqueen in red blue.
Here's another thing. Mewtwo's red and blue sprite's just awful. Its red and green sprite's much better. Because the red and green sprite looks like the actual card from base set.
Yeah.
Base set uses a lot of the original red and green art. Although Rapidash's red and green sprite's kind of bad. Recover just lets you do pure minimum battles. It's awesome.
I've been doing pure minimum battles the entire time too. It's not that hard. I've never even had a battle that was even close.
Me neither.
Oh, now this Pokemon is actually good.
Hey,
And you
Worm
like it,
Guy.
huh?
Worm Guy's back.
No, no.
Worm guy? Oh no, 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 no.
No,
Well, guys,
no.
I'm out of contention. I just
The-
dug without picking up the key.
The fact
you
that he already
really?
has a name.
Yep.
I've actually done that once in an actual speedrun a long time ago. I know why. It's because at the same time I was speedrunning Red and Fire Red, and in the
Yeah,
Fire
yeah,
Red they
indeed.
swapped the locations of Blizzard and the secret key, and in the Fire Red I grabbed Blizzard thinking it was the secret key. Or no, it was Blizzard, I think, or Solar Beam, I think. Whatever it was, I picked up the wrong item.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Oh my god, I don't know what just happened. My game just froze for literally like 8 seconds.
Yeah, Scott said that's a problem with Super Shucky sometimes.
Interesting.
But 8 seconds is interesting. Usually it's like a
8
second.
It's a lot, actually.
You guys' overworlding is just so much better than mine. Even if I had not done that that dig prop that stupid dig thing, I was still behind both of you guys because I just not as good in the overworld.
It's
I
because
fought
of
extra
keyboard.
guy.
Keyboards have worse overworlds. Because you can't make inputs as
Oh
quickly.
my god. How the freak you play with a keyboard.
I would disagree with that so hard. The reason why you guys are better in the overworld is because you guys can go from up to left to down like instantly.
Yeah, you can
whereas
roll
I
your
have to make
thumbs.
I have to make the decision to go up, left, in between. So it's a mental problem, not a physical problem.
I need to destroy my fingers.
I pause, then I go left, over and over. It's just what I do, and I can't fix it. It's not a keyboard mouse problem. I can go up then left. I just don't.
Well, plus, with controller, your thumb can, like, roll from up to left to right in half a second or less.
I
Right,
would
Can't
never
do that
here's the
easily on
thing.
keyboard.
You can't like it's you actually have to make the decision to stop then move. For me,
Stop.
I have to make the decision to immediately move. You guys are kind of forced to go into immediately moving, whereas I have the choice to immediately move.
Hey, Sundown,
My
where are the
fault.
normal viewers at? The red and blue backports don't really get as many live viewers. It's understandable. The red and blue runs are a lot more straightforward. The crystal and emerald ones get way more viewers.
Like, you guys understand what I mean. Like, when I make a decision to go
Really?
left and then right, there's like a pause, then I go left and right. Whereas you guys go immediately left and right. But the thing is, the keyboard gives
I'm
me the
confused
decision,
already.
and my brain uses the decision. Whereas you guys kind of don't have the decision. You just kind of have to move the joystick, and it just makes the decision for you.
You lost me, sorry.
So you're
It was too
saying-
many.
So you're saying the keyboard sucks.
The keyboard says that's the joke. That's the joke, right?
No, the keyboard gives me the option to pause in between moving, and my brain takes that pause. Whereas you guys don't get the decision to pause. You have to actually make a decision to pause.
Like, stop moving?
Yes, you have to actually go out of your way to stop moving. I have to go out of my way to keep moving.
What?
Yeah, okay, what you
Okay,
said made no damn sense.
When you go up then left, what do you do?
Go up then left.
Go up and left.
Exactly. All right. When I go up then left, I can choose to not click the button, then go up then left, and my brain just does that.
All right, how about we just move on?
If you,
I don't know.
You're not. We don't understand you.
It's not a difficult
No.
concept to understand. I don't understand how
Yeah.
you guys are not understanding this.
Yeah.
It's the way you're describing it. It's just we don't understand.
I'm feeling dumb.
How much homemade soda did drink, Steve? I'm not sure.
I don't understand how this is.
Wonder if Psychic's the better play on the Ghosts than Drill Peck. They're probably the same.
I mean, MNIR gets what I mean. It's. I'm trying to think of like how would I explain it to a 5-year-old. That's a whole subreddit if you guys didn't know.
Explain to a 5-year-old.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
Like I was 5, yeah.
Okay,
I did
so
that.
MNIR has explained it. I will get to it in a moment. What he said.
Hang on.
Joysticks don't move to neutral when changing directions. Mine does. I can immediately go left and right, but I don't have to.
That makes sense.
You have to make the conscious decision to not move. I don't. I can just easily just not move.
But I can just easily not move.
Great. After all this explaining, I forgot to go get Mimic. Fantastic.
I feel like you had us in the first half and then just lost us in the second half.
I mean, now that MNIR explained it, I mean, you understand what I mean now, right? You're forced to have to go in one direction no matter what. I have the decision not to go in one direction. My brain takes the decision subconsciously.
My brain.
Okay, I feel like this is a description of how our brains work versus keyboard and controller.
It's psychological.
Okay. The reason I was confused is because I thought we were discussing keyboard versus controller differences, not how our brains work. 3107.
You guys don't have the choice to pause, and therefore you don't pause. I have the choice to pause, and my brain takes it whether I like it or not.
Hey, Ike, did you win yet?
No.
Yes, I actually win.
So I guess this is minimum battles Pokemon then. Definitely.
Pretty much close to minimum battles, yeah, because of Dragon Rage and just Thunderbolt. What is that image on your card?
That's the character, the name I put on this Pokemon.
Let's see where Steve is. Oh, Steve, what I did is I used every single candy for Lorelei.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was wondering why this battle was so hard.
3147.
Lorelai's the hardest one in the league, no contest.
I can't believe I played so well, and I botched it all at the end.
And also, if you use the candies, I never ended up teaching Mimic, although I should have, because I nearly died.
Yeah, you definitely need for Lorelei.
Rail Pack, Thunderbolt, Psych. Alright, so it looks like you taught it over Recover.
Yeah.
I never had
Because
Recover. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. He's talking
Really?
about me.
You really never had kept it?
I had Recover for Nugget Bridge, and then I taught over it almost immediately.
Recover allowed me to do minimum battles safer, because if I ever got low on
Yeah.
health, I can just use it once.
You didn't need it. You could minimum battles everything without Recover.
It's a safety strat, okay? It costs nothing
I understand,
to hold on
but
to it.
you're acting like this is the difference in the run, and the difference is no difference. Like there is no brick wall that I have come up to where Recover would have been like the oh gotcha moment. Okay, well
I wasn't first. The poll was blocking the chat messages. Yeah, this thing being in medium fast was so nice.
Is this the fastest Pokemon we have done?
Not even close. Although...
But we three.
It doesn't
Like,
help that I've had to go to the restroom this whole run too.
Let me look at my leaderboard.
Like, from the ones we have done, I think this was the fastest. I don't think at least I don't recall any time of mine being 31 something.
If I just rank first playthrough, this thing got 9th place.
9th place, which are the others on top of it?
Which would only put, like, the fire-type starters and some legendaries on top of it.
So far, my resets are only because I didn't use rare candies on Lorelei. And also, no need for Recover yet.
I believe I had 0 resets.
Again, I would have 0 resets too if I had used my rare candies before Lorelei.
I got 0 resets too.
Joysticks don't
But
move
yeah,
in
so-
neutral and changing directions.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep. Recover completely unnecessary. In fact, there are no hard battles in this entire game.
I was probably just playing it overly safe.
There are no hard battles at all in the whole game. There's no luck. It is just you can do everything. Now,
So
to
you're
be fair,
saying we don't need a fourth move.
did I
It's flight,
I
it's
guess
flight, it's
technically
flight,
I
it's
didn't
flight.
need psychic. I only like psychic.
It's flight,
I
it's
think
flight,
psychic
it's
after
flight.
Koga isn't good. Because I think for Agatha, drill peck's just better.
It's not really. It does the same, really. You either got critical hits or it's basically the same. Doesn't change.
Well,
Right,
it's
34.
drill peck's effective power is higher, yeah, but the Gengars have way higher special than defense.
Ooh.
Yeah, but psychic is super effective. In the end, it's
I mean-
about the same damage. It's a 2-shot.
For
Unless you
first
crit.
run, 24th place is pretty good.
Why
It's
do
a
you
pretty
have
good Pokemon.
Why do you have
Right.
Pokemon names on the side of your leaderboard?
That so that's the okay. So let me swap over to it again. So that's the optional part of the leaderboard. All right. So if you're on vertical, you don't see the Pokemon names, but if you're on horizontal, you have something taking up that space, so it's not like empty.
Oh. Okay.
So it's like I'm using. It's the best of both worlds.
So most of them are empty.
Yeah, because I didn't want to screw up the spelling. I didn't feel like looking them all up. Like what Pokemon is this? I don't remember.
Zekrom? Artana?
No, this is okay. And then again, once again, even if I do know what it is, I don't remember how to spell it. And I don't want to mess it up.
Just spend like a half hour just looking them all up and typing
That's
them
what
in.
I did for the Gen 2 list. I did spend like some time looking them all up, except apparently this Blacephalon, which I again have no idea how
Its
to spell.
spelling is really
The
annoying.
Blacephalon.
I believe it's BLACEPHALON.
Blacephalon.
All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom, and this is gonna make everything go a lot better for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's funny, but have you ever tried to play the game while needing to go to the restroom?
Yes.
Like subconsciously, you start making bad decisions because for some
Yeah.
reason your brain is split between having to go to the restroom and having to play the game.
Yeah.
It's very
there's a-
weird.
There was an entire Mythbusters episode around that where Adam had to hold in his pee for like 2 days and do like a driver's test, and he kept running over traffic cones.
My fucking god, 2 days. Are you crazy? Oh my god.
Yeah. So I think Steve was right. Just return is just not recover is not needed
Return.
at all. Like I would never have needed to use recover in the run if I had just used a potion before. I would just go into fights not healing just because I know I have recover. Honestly, a fourth move isn't needed. I think the only moves you really
Yeah.
need are Dragon
So you're
Rage,
gonna go-
Drill Peck, Thunderbolt.
You're gonna go
Uh,
then with the fly in the moveset.
Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna teach Bubble Beam to this thing over Dragon Rage, but I'm not gonna teach Thunderbolt till after the self-destructing hiker. That way I have Bubble Beam for it.
All right, so this Pokemon basically, let me look at the moveset again, but it pretty much just needs Drill Peck.
Drill Peck, Dragon Rage, Thunderbolt, Psychic.
Drill Peck and Thunderbolt. That's pretty much it.
Burlbeck and Thunderbolt.
I'm still
Yeah,
getting Psychic for Koga though.
and how do you? And how?
You need
you need-
some moves for some situations. You need Dragon Rage for the early game, but once you're past the early game, you don't need it. You need Psychic for Koga, but once you're past Koga, you don't need it. You could throw in the bubble beams. It's helpful but unnecessary.
Actually, my plan is to actually teach Bubble Beam over Dragon Rage and not teach Thunderbolt till after the self-destructing hiker, because otherwise my only move for him is Drill Peck, and I don't really want to deal with that.
So you guys are gonna do this without psychic and without recover.
Oh no, I am using
Oh
Psychic.
no, I'm still using them.
I'm
just
not
saying
teaching
they're
recover.
not necessary.
I'm not
but
just
but
going to
not
teach
for
Recover.
the. Not for the
Oh right,
not for
the
that.
other move is Mimic, of course.
Yeah.
Mimic for Amnesia only. There's nothing else you can mimic.
Yeah, if you're not
Right,
using
right, so-
Recover, Mimic is 100% needed.
Oh, you definitely need that for Lolly,
What
especially
would
You
because
know
you
what's
can always
funny?
what would
critical
be
hit.
what would you teach it
I
over
got,
though?
I got 10% confused twice that run. And somehow it didn't matter.
That happened to me
It
in my
didn't matter.
Hitmonchan run that'll be uploaded next week.
Normally I get really mad when I get 10% and I just didn't get a reset. It was great.
Well, I guess
I actually was not.
go
No,
get
yeah, I'm
some.
fine. I actually was not expecting this Pokemon to be that good.
But
Don't worry,
regardless, so
the next one will
like
be
to
awesome.
explain the whole moving thing, all of your practice is just instantly going up, then left, then up, then left, then down. You know, you
Yeah.
automatically all of your practice is with immediate movements.
Yeah, like
My
rolling your
practice
thumb.
is up, and then I take a second, then I'm like go left.
Yeah.
In my brain, I immediately I'm like, all right, now we're gonna go left 4 spaces.
Okay.
All right, then we pause, then we go up 7 spaces. Like my brain just kind of does that.
Yeah.
And so the pause is the reason why you guys are always gonna be better than me in the overworld, is because I subconsciously can't stop pausing. But when I go into a place like, let's say, Giovanni's gym, I immediately go up, left, up, like around, because of my there is no pauses. So it's like
All
it's
right.
hard to
I know what you're
communicate.
talking about.
Do you,
Wait,
do you
wait,
understand
yes.
like the
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
know
we
what you're
got it,
talking
we got
about
it.
now because like with a D-pad on a controller, you can easily just roll your thumbs with all
Yeah.
4 directions, but you can't really roll your fingers on the arrow keys.
You move it over, yeah.
You gotta
Well,
like
Instead of having to
you gotta
press
manually
it,
place
move.
another finger
Yeah.
left.
but you can. My problem is my brain immediately is like left 4 spaces, up 7 spaces, right 5 spaces. So I execute that way. And when it's in like a place like Giovanni's gym, it's all immediate. Like if I were playing a controller. But if I'm like, let's say, moving from Viridian to the forest, I'll go up and then I'll immediately like pause to go left 1 space, so that way I line myself up with the the space between the
Yeah.
ladder or the fence. So I have pauses that you guys just don't, because you guys
Yeah.
essentially you guys are always YOLOing, and I'm like thinking. I'm like thinking
Question
it
though.
through.
Do you have 3 fingers on your arrow keys, like up, left, and right, or do you use like 1
Yeah.
finger?
The claw.
Always 3 fingers.
Okay.
The
Well,
claw.
are you 2 ready?
The claw. Yeah.
I probably start a new
pausing thing-
poll.
So another good thing. This is why I'm better at bag than speed, because you have like what I said with the YOLOing. You can choose, like you have to commit going all the way down or all the way up. You can't just like easily move 1 space like I can.
That is true, yeah.
And it's also why some people have a problem with that Victory Road boulder. It's because people have a problem like that. Sometimes
the
the
rare
game will just
candy.
register 2
Yeah.
spaces because you just YOLO it. But for
Oh,
me, I
yeah.
can just click 1 time, then click 1 time.
Aren't you worried about holding it down for just a teeny bit too long?
I never have to worry about that, because if I
I
click the
have
button 1
to.
time, I move 1 space.
I have to worry about that constantly.
Right, and it's just the difference. The problem is your difference benefits you. My difference doesn't.
Okay. All right, you 2 ready now?
Yeah.
Hold on, restart my timer.
Did you pick a frame?
Funny.
All right. Ready?
Give me 1 second.
1.
Somebody messaged me.
One.
Darn it! Somebody used it on me. How dare you?
Hey, JC. Yeah, I'm glad you like the sprite, although I messed up the colors a little bit. Oh yeah, I finally updated all the patches on the Google Drive for the members. I put the Emerald ones up now.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
Name yourself guest.
Again.
Hey, Shadow Stitch, just in time for run 2.
You know what? I'm gonna use this run as an experiment. I've already put a pretty decent time.
Experiment.
That's the one
see
who
what it looks
didn't use
like.
candies on Lorelei.
Just go for it. Well, regardless, I still put up a decent time. It wasn't like a good time, but I'm gonna see what it looks like if I just always hold a button down.
This is for
mean,
science.
Here's a question, like, whenever you go up and you want to go left, do you let go of up and press left, or do you keep holding up
Yeah.
and then hold left?
Depends. If I'm in a gym, I'll just immediately go from one button to the next button.
Because I believe
But if I'm in the overworld, I'll click it and I'll let go, and then I'll click it, then I'll let go.
Yeah, because I believe with arrow keys, if you're holding up and then you press left or right, it always takes priority over up, and then you can just let go of it and you're going back to up again. I haven't used arrow keys much, but I believe that's how they work. You can probably test it and see if that's true.
Oh my god. The encounters.
I've actually gotten like no wild encounters.
See, by constantly holding the button, I accidentally walked in the grass there.
I got like 6 encounters.
Oh my god, it feels so nerve-wracking knowing that I might accidentally move one extra space.
That's what we've had to learn with for so long. What are these poll options? Holy. Instant text speed. That's why.
Gotta go fast.
We do backports with instant text speed just as a quality of life.
Yeah, basically. No.
I mean, this is our 76th red and blue backport.
Ooh, that was close.
Alright, I'm just gonna spam Dragon Rage until I get to the bug catchers.
Notice how I'm keeping up with them, guys? It's because of this whole change in strategy.
I don't like how Drill Peck has a slower animation than Dragon Rage, though.
The ping.
Animation?
Yeah, for example, there's some attack animations. Even though there's no animations, there's still a little thing that plays. Some attacks, the Pokemon flashes, and there's some other effects where the screen shakes a little bit. The one where the screen shakes actually saves time, because it's not as long. It does add up. Like, Dragon Rage has the animation where the screen shakes, but Drill Peck makes the Pokemon flash. Oh, good God.
It's like, don't worry, the next Pokemon will be awful.
What's the fastest time? For me, the fastest was Kyogre at around 27 minutes. That was actually my re-rank, because Kyogre used to be like it used to be ranked in the lower middle.
Starting over.
What happened?
What happened?
Out over Drill Peck.
That's all right. But yeah, my first Kyogre run, it was the first backport we've ever done, and my runtime was so bad. Steve said I needed to redo it because it was like a 36-minute time when stuff like Talo would have been faster than that time. So he had me redo it. And I was able to get the new fastest time, because before that, my fastest was Ultra Necrozma. So Gen 1 Kyogre is better than Ultra Necrozma, because it gets Amnesia instead of Calm Mind.
We did Ultra Necrozma, I forgot.
I already have to give up on that strategy. It's just too nerve-wracking. I already accidentally taught over a move. It's just, I can't do it.
The science is over.
You know what's interesting? I had so few encounters in Mount Moon, it ended up being a curse because I found no Paris.
I got a lot of encounters and no Paris. Which is like the worst of both worlds.
Alright, at least it only took 4 encounters. That wasn't too bad. There is actually something else I'm going to be doing later in the run that I think will save a lot of time. That I don't think either of you are going to do.
How can you save time on minimum battles?
Oh, you'll see. I'm not going to say anything, though, until
it's done.
I'd say, like, give me 10 minutes, and I'll say it. I want to wait till I'm ahead enough to where none of you will do it.
He's gonna teach flight.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
He's gonna teach flight.
Dude, then no, that's just dumb.
He's gonna teach flight.
I don't know why, but this Pokemon's name makes me feel really awkward because for some reason I feel like my Pokemon is constantly burned.
What?
Why?
Oh, because of the RN.
It's not even spelled. Yeah, it's just in like the same position where the
Oh,
word burn would.
the RN at the end.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I never realized that. Now I'm not gonna unsee it.
Poor Pokemon. Deserves better.
Dude, this thing is gonna get top 10. What are you talking about?
Who's talking about what?
Ike was saying this Pokemon deserves better.
Deserves better.
And I said, what are you talking about? This is gonna get top 10 easily. My first playthrough made this thing top 10.
It's very good.
I truly do believe that the only Pokemon that could possibly get the absolute best spot in the entire leaderboard is gonna be Togetic, or not Togetic,
Togekiss.
the small
Togetic.
form of Togetic.
Togekiss?
Togekiss?
Yeah, Togekiss. I think
Why?
Togekiss will be like number one, and like not
Oh.
even
Why?
an undecided number one.
I don't blame. I've done Togekiss Backport and Fire Red, and at one point it was actually first place because it's in the fast XP group and it gets so much move
fast.
coverage, like a
No,
lot of move coverage.
Its starting move coverage is like all 80 power moves.
Oh yeah,
that
I
it-
think
that-
Extra Sensory is one of the moves it
It's
starts with.
Oh, extra
it's
sensory
also
psychic.
fast level up group with just so much coverage. Like fast level up group on top of everything, and its stats are all quite good already. Like I don't think Togekiss is going to be touched by anything. Also, not that it makes really much of a difference, but Togekiss is doesn't really get any level up moves, so it's not going to be bothered by level up moves.
Wasting time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess that's something.
Depending on the stats, though, the XP group can be an advantage, because technically speaking, Togekiss will have the disadvantage of leveling up so many times.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't need stat boosting moves because its stats are already quite high.
Are
True.
good enough. I guess.
It's like when they created the game, they didn't expect to make a Pokemon that was a higher evolution of Togekiss or Togetic. So it's like they gave it like it already had some pretty high stats as Togekiss.
Makes sense to me.
Like this well, not this one. We just did one recently.
Pokemon.
King Gambit. I don't
Yeah.
think they expected to make an evolution of Sneasel.
No, they definitely did not expect to make an evolution of the stupid Bisharp.
Oh,
For sure.
that sucks.
Wait. Oh, I said Sneasel. I meant Bishop. You know what I
Yeah,
meant.
you were
Yeah.
thinking of Sneasel. Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay, Steve. It's from a gen that doesn't exist, remember?
Doesn't exist. It's a gen that doesn't exist. But yeah, Bisharp was definitely designed as a fully evolved
No.
Pokemon. Then
No,
they
no.
say, let's make more.
I just hit myself 3 times to the Mount Moon Zubat. That was actually quite scary.
I love its design.
I was
It's
just
really
like,
sharp.
why are you fighting Zubat? And I just remembered, oh yeah, the rocket.
Yeah, you get to.
No. Dang it. Did not need it. I probably should have saved. Oh well.
You don't need to save. This thing's minimum battles, remember?
You need to say.
Yeah, but I did something out of order. I decided to do Misty first so that way I can get Bubble Beam.
Ah. I mean, I don't really think that matters for Nugget
it-
Bridge.
Well, no. It's also for PP reasons. So if I do Misty first,
That
then
is
I
true.
heal after Misty. Whereas basically I'm removing 1 heal.
Yeah, at the end of Nugget Bridge, I had literally 0 PP of Dragon Rage and Drill Peck, so it was cutting it kind of close.
Well, the thing is, yeah.
This is an interesting case.
Don't teach it yet.
I really hate how Nidoran just has slightly higher HP.
I know, right?
The HP.
Hey, just remember, the 3 Pidgey girl all has 41 HP.
Yeah, but at least by the time you get to her, like you can dragon raid or you can drill peck them.
True.
Dragon Rage, sure. Hmm.
I'm gonna try and do this run vitaminless.
Vitaminless.
Honestly, this thing didn't need vitamins at all.
We don't know that.
I don't know.
That's. I'm not saying that as like a joke. I mean, we don't know that.
We don't know that.
Lorelai is. I only gave her one shot. It sounds like you guys only gave her one shot.
I won
mean,
first try.
We won first try, I guess.
I got super lucky, plus I had
Exactly,
recover.
Right. I also won first try. So I mean, we don't know.
Oh, I just realized
I
you don't
know.
need Bubble Beam for the hiker. You got Dragon Rage.
Which is not
is
gonna
that
one
not
shot.
two-shot?
That's no one shot.
No, they have 50 HP.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Bubble beam one shots.
So
True,
one is
but
better.
I accidentally sold Bubble Beam.
That's another one.
Interesting. Bubble beam was basically on my final moveset until I taught Mimic.
I got rid of that move really quick.
No, I think it's a good move to have in the mid game, but then it just doesn't have.
I mean, it's not really like great. It just the rock ground
It's
types, like
fine.
it's something for the rock ground
True,
types
true.
they can.
It's fine
can
for
be
the
annoying.
Cubone, the hiker. I mean, it just does its purpose,
True.
It's like a lubricant move. You don't need it, but it's certainly helpful.
Yeah, it's fine.
Pretty much.
If anything, saves time over Dragon Rage in the hiker. So Pokemon is good. Why can't it be this good in real game?
Right.
For Noivern. I kind of like this Pokemon. I'm sad it's bad. Well, I mean, actually, it's good in the lower tiers, but it's like meh. He deserves better. Don't worry, give them 10 years and they will make an evolution of this Pokemon.
Like, I don't know if this thing
right.
needs an evolution.
They will do it. Eventually.
Maybe. I mean, we never thought Stantler would get an evolution, but it did.
Poor Stellar.
Oh,
That thing really
Uh,
needed one.
this probably isn't the right question for you because you don't really play Crystal, but I backported Girafarig's evolution into Crystal, and that is one of the most broken Pokemon I've ever played. Like, Girafarig and normal Crystal is really good, but its evolution's just straight up better, plus it got backported Nasty Plot.
The stab moves are just good.
I mean, it starts with the same moveset as Girafarig, but instead of whatever special attack Girafarig has, it was like 120 for Ridgeraft.
Right. Much higher, yeah.
It was insane, just how good it was.
Well, I got my first reset.
What
Was it?
happened?
Surge used Thunderbolt, paralyzed me.
Oh.
I immediately got paralyzed, and then he Thunderbolted me again.
Hey, he's actually playing smart.
He's
Oh,
doing
you know what's
something.
interesting? This is a thing with the AI. If we were actually, no. Actually, it wouldn't matter. I was about to say if we were dragon flying, he wouldn't use electric moves, but then I just remembered his moveset's nothing but electric moves. So that wouldn't really matter.
He has no chance.
It was just funny that, like, it was like the culmination of every bad thing that could happen did happen.
Why did I do that?
That's what it took for this Pokemon to finally lose.
2 Thunderbolts?
No, a
Yeah.
Thunderbolt fully paralyzed, then another Thunderbolt. It took basically all of the bad luck.
He
It's
took
so loose.
all the bad things Gen 1 has, like critical hits and Gen
my
1
God.
misses.
I really screwed up that part.
No, you're
Well,
doing great.
I now am the proud owner of 12 repels, 10 repels.
Mm.
I may have made 2 mart visits.
Ooh.
Something I also started doing was technically you only need 7 super repels the entire run, so I've only been buying 7. But the problem is I would use an extra one by accident and I'd be short in Victory Road. So
I always buy 8.
Just in case,
I
I
went
always-
back to buying 8.
I always get
was-
one.
It was to
more
try
just
and
in
it was to
case.
try and save a little bit of money for a 3rd vitamin. That was my plan, to reduce it from
Mm.
8 to 7. And I just encountered an optional person.
I pretty much just always use the extra super repel at the very end if I don't end up screwing up at all.
I fought an optional trainer. GG guys, I lose.
No minimum battles.
I
Disqualified
fought
from
2
the
optional
race.
trainers last run.
Give it a mega.
guys-
This Noivern with a mega would
Mega.
be awesome. Here's my question.
Mega Noivern.
Why did no Gen 6 Pokemon get megas?
It's kind of weird. The Ansi got it though. It's the only one
That doesn't count.
that doesn't exist, right?
Well, no, it doesn't
Everybody
count
does.
because it's a mythical.
It's a mythical.
I just battled an optional trainer.
It's like Odino is the only Gen 5 Pokemon that got a Mega, which is like why nobody was wanting this thing, and the Mega is actually worse than the regular one, which is hilarious. The Mega's even
No,
worse.
that's Garchomp.
No, because Garchomp gets worse because of the speed, but at least it's like it has some uses or something. But
Well, it lost.
Mega
Well, the
Ordinal?
problem is, from what I've looked, it loses its Sand Veil as its ability. The
Yeah, but
attack
you
boost
cannot
you
use
get,
that.
the attack boost you would get, you could just use a Life Orb instead and keep Sand Veil plus the higher speed.
Look at these guys
that's
talking
more
about Digimon.
for Digimon. That's more for like Blaziken. Like you don't need the Mega Blaziken is actually worse than the regular Blaziken in terms of damage. But Mega Garchomp at least like has something going over for it. It has a lot more attack actually.
Why? Why did they not give Jack to Delphox or Chestnut when Greninja got an anime form? It's because Greninja's the new Charizard.
Yeah, because Greninja was the popular one.
Honestly, it wouldn't
No.
surprise me if more people like Greninja than Charizard.
I think in the last poll he actually won.
I know the 2020 poll Greninja won.
Yeah. Because I get that basically Charizard is for more old school people. Like every new kid is going to love more Greninja. In that sense.
I don't really have an opinion on Greninja just because, I don't know, I'm not really a biggest fan of water types. None of my
No,
top
why?
10 favorite Pokemon are water types. My top types are Fire, Dragon, Dark, Poison. I guess some ice types, but not many.
Some ice types. There are very few ice types actually.
Weavile's my favorite ice type, though.
A good taste. I
Awesome.
think I like regular Kyurem. I think it's my favorite ice type. So
No, White Kyurem is one of the better ice types.
I love regular Kyurem.
I only started loving White Kyurem more. 1, because obviously it's a fusion with Reshiram, and 2, once I actually played with it in Scarlet Violet battles, oh my god, that thing is awesome.
It's
It's
amazing. It hits
awesome.
like a truck.
It does, yeah. I've destroyed people's
like a
butts
truck.
in that game with choice specs White Kyurem, spamming ice burn or freeze dry, whatever it's
Burn.
called, freeze dry.
The freeze dry is the one that it's super effective against waters.
Yeah, it has all the coverage of an ice move
Yeah,
with the addition of water.
amazing. We will get the original dragon. I guess when Legend Kyurem or something pops out, they will do the original dragon, I suppose.
I'm still waiting for news on Legend ZA. There might be some news of it coming out on Pokemon Day.
Yeah, this month is a lot of anniversaries. I'm waiting on my part for the Fire Emblem anniversary.
Oh my god.
Actually, today after this, there should be a Fate channel in a few
Oh my
hours
god.
later.
No. I
I will
almost died.
broadcast that.
I almost got a
What happened?
reset at Sylph Giovanni
Giovanni.
because his Nidoqueen paralyzed me and I ran out of psychics. So I had to defeat him with my flying type move.
With drill pick. Zygarde got slow start for getting his own game. Poor
Yeah,
Zygarde.
Legends Arceus had no abilities, but they still gave Regigigas a slow start. They just hate the guy.
They really hate that guy, definitely. There's no other way around it. They really hate that guy. It's kind of sad.
Wouldn't it be one of the most powerful Pokemon ever if you didn't?
No.
Oh,
No. No. Considering the power creep that it's been going on these days, no, he wouldn't.
I actually
This
got
is like
my.
Statistically, though, wouldn't it?
This is like Slacking. Like back in Gen 3, you see Slacking and it's like, okay, this thing is a monster. Nowadays, they basically made an Slacking without Truant. It's called Palafin. It's basically Slacking without a bad ability.
I actually got my first reset. Sabrina's
happened?
Alakazam crit me, and I died.
Sabrina's.
See, this thing requires actual bad luck in order for resets to happen.
Pretty much,
So
yeah.
he actually needs bad luck.
Without bad luck, there's no way this thing gets a reset.
Should be okay, I think.
Hey, Ike, fight Psych.
I always fight Psych.
Even in second runs?
Even in second runs.
I
I
really
should
don't.
fight him.
I really don't want wild encounters, so I used a regular repel and a super repel both at once. Everyone knows that if you make yourself stink using repels, you'll make yourself double stink will clearly be much better.
Right?
I imagine repels are kind of like you guys will ever watch Predator?
No.
No.
He puts a whole bunch of mud all over his body. I like to imagine that's kind of how it works.
Is that to like hide from is that to hide from like
predators?
aliens with heat vision? Or whatever it's called?
Yeah,
Infrared vision?
essentially. Yes, infrared, exactly.
I've seen references to that, but I've never actually seen the show.
Movie.
Alien versus Predator, which was considered a bad movie, I think.
No,
It's the
just
only one
regular
I've seen.
Predator. Predator.
Yeah,
1.
regular Predator. I've only seen that one. Is what I'm saying. I only seen the crossover one,
Oh,
which
I
people
don't
think
actually
consider
mind.
awful movie.
I actually think all of the Alien versus Predator movies are pretty decent. It's just that they do the same exact thing over and over again in
Yeah.
all of the movies, and people are like, "This is boring." They just keep on coming out the same movie over and over again. I'm like, you guys came for Alien versus Predator. Guess what's about to happen? Alien is about to verse the Predator again.
Ah.
I was just saying.
Although I don't really like Prometheus.
The Prometheus is cool.
It's basically just Alien versus Predator again, but they're on an unknown planet and they act like this is. Well, no, I forget what the story. Maybe I probably would have liked Prometheus better if I had paid attention to the story. 'Cause I think it's supposed to be like this is 1,000 years before the first Alien versus Predator
Sí, Rafael,
movie.
no.
Uh-oh.
So nobody had ever actually seen the Alien movies. So again,
I got hit with Sand Attack because I used Thunderbolt on Dugtrio.
Sand Attack.
but they came out with a new Alien movie, Alien Romulus, and I like that one. It's basically just the first Alien movie again.
Giovanni actually almost killed me there. That's kind of embarrassing.
Giovanni, how many minutes are you at?
24:50. This thing might actually get sub 30.
That's crazy. I don't think I'm gonna be anywhere near there in 24 minutes. I haven't even gotten past Rival 5, and I just got hit by Sand Attack, so I might actually lose.
It's alright though, I got to reset at Sabrina.
I said might.
Oh my gosh. If that Alakazam had crit, I would have lost. Rage. Dang, Rival, you're really trying.
How many turns does the Sable last?
I
Jeez.
think it's I think it's a percentage chance to be undone, kind of like Freeze. I don't think there's a set amount of turns. I think it's a
It is
percentage
like-
chance.
between 2 and 8 or something. I think in Gen
No,
1.
it's not turns. It's a percentage
No, it's
chance.
No?
not. I've heard somebody say this to me before. I think it's 2 and 7.
Because in all games at least it's like that. But I mean in modern games, but in old ones I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Because
Probably
actually
use these now.
disable is actually useful in new
Because I've
games. You
used
can
I've used disable on Brock many times before, and I know it's not like infinite. It's like 2 and 7 or something like that.
yeah,
I'd have
it's a
to.
number.
I kind of want to look it up now because I know some things are a percentage chance, like freeze. Because theoretically, with bad luck, you can get frozen for like 20 turns.
I know it's a
Oh wait,
number,
no,
but
no,
I
no,
don't know
not
exactly.
Gen 1. That's Gen 2 onwards. Gen 2 onwards, freeze is a 10% per turn, which
Yeah,
is why the opponent can thaw on the first turn.
I think it's 20 though.
So they nerfed it.
I think it's 20% chance you unthaw yourself every turn. I believe.
I hate
Nowadays,
forgetting
I
about
think.
Erica.
Why
I
do you
was
hate
like, all
thinking
right,
about her?
time to go get strength, and then I looked at my overlay. I'm like, oh, I don't have that badge for Erica yet. Better not go get strength.
Well, Steve, you're the one who said Erica's not important. Remember?
Not needed.
All right, I'm gonna need to teach this over Psychic. All right, Lorelei time.
Yeah, you said you were at like 24 minutes and you were facing
I'm at
Giovanni.
27:18 now.
Yeah, before.
Oh my god, that
I'm
actually
at
hurt.
almost 24 minutes and I'm facing Sabrina. I haven't even done anything in
I am just so
Flames Island
glad.
yet.
I'm so glad Lorelei Slowbro doesn't have Psychic in this game, like it does in Yellow. Otherwise, setting up Amnesia would be super risky. Is it wrong that I saved before Bruno?
Yes, it
No.
is. With this Pokemon, yes, it is. You shouldn't have done that.
Well, I don't have Psychic anymore for the Onyx. I'll
Hey,
just
What are you
mimic.
gonna
I'll just
do?
mimic Ice Punch from the
Warden
Hitmonchan.
has a house in front, has a sign in front of his house that says Warden's house.
Warden's house.
Why is his first name Warden? Is that a real name?
Well, does.
Why is your name Red? I don't know. Don't ask questions.
You know, people
Who
in
named
you know how the rival is called Blue in this game technically? People in
yeah,
Japan call him Green. Even to this day he's still called Green. Just
Green's the
cuz
girl.
yep. And funnily
Poor
enough,
girl.
in the US, I believe Green ended up being a character in Let's Go. I believe in Japanese she's called Blue. Really confusing
My God, confusing. Why
because
do this so
I don't know
confusing?
why they never released Red and Green overseas. Like they could have just fixed the bugs and just still called it Red and Green.
Hmm.
Maybe Green was such an embarrassment they didn't want to release it with that title, with that cover. Actually, I think I saw in an interview that they did Red and Blue because they're meant as like polar opposites. Okay, yeah, don't set up on that thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, you have agility.
Uh-oh.
Well, I understand that takedown has some bad accuracy, but I think Blaine just
Takedown?
missed. Yeah, Blaine just missed like
Sorry,
3
takedown?
takedowns in
Oh
a
my
row.
god. Lance blew the fight. I was at 1 HP on the Dragonite, and he spammed nothing but agility. Oh my gosh.
The luck.
I think for the champion, I'll just Mimic Recover.
I just used a repel and it's like, hey,
Oh,
nice
that
repel.
was probably a bad idea. Now I have to beat the Rhydon with Drill Peck. Well, that wasn't too bad. Because at any time he could have stomped and killed. He could have used Fury Attack. Rage. Of course.
I almost
30,
got reset
49.
Giovanni.
Ah,
This thing didn't get sub 30, sadly. My only reset was
Oh.
Sabrina.
nice.
So you guys want to know what my time save was? I taught Fly, and I just never went to the girl's house.
I freaking told it would be Fly, and you said no, you liar. I called it was that.
Did you believe me when I called you a liar? Like, you didn't think I was actually doing it?
I was actually doing it. I was the only thing you could do, actually, to save time.
Pretty much.
31:25.
I got a reset on Rival 6 just now. I don't remember how I got paralyzed, but I got paralyzed somehow.
Yeah, I think Steve's
I
gonna.
love-
I think Steve's gonna get third place among us because I remember at Rival 6 I was at 25 minutes.
Yeah. That's. Oops.
I love that we were joking about the Fly thing, and it ended up being the time saver.
I didn't want to admit it right away, so I had
Well,
to, I
see, the thing
pretended.
is, it's very hypocritical because when I lie like that, you're like, but Steve, I literally said that. You should have admitted to it. But then when you do it, it's like, okay.
Liars.
The only thing I don't like is when you lie if something learns a move or not.
Well, this is the same thing. I mean, well,
No, if it learned, because I remember one
guessed
time
your strategy, and you said, and you just
I didn't want to reveal it because I was worried that you would try to copy me because you technically didn't get Fly yet. That's why I lied.
I was never gonna copy you ever.
I didn't know about Ike. Like, here's the thing. I remember one time we were doing, I think it was an Electrode red and blue randomizer. I asked if it could learn Body Slam. You told me no when it actually could, and I never taught it the whole run, and I was so mad at you.
That was like years ago. You need to let it go.
Well, that's the reason. I mean, you and I agree. We won't lie about like if something learns something by level up. Nice 4 resets.
Poor Steve is getting all the bad luck and all the resets.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go ahead and.
I got paralyzed. I got crit. The rival did whatever he wanted to me. It didn't matter.
Are you gonna get
So
a
basically,
faster run than 1-1?
I don't know. Probably not.
I guess I did pick up Body Slam though in the run.
The
And I
first
use
run,
it-
I picked up
I-
Body Slam, and
I
I think it
used
was
it. No, I used it
pretty-
against Search. Then I deleted it.
Yeah.
But I only wanted it against Search.
same.
It's the only optional battle I have done on the rare candy in the
What did
in
you
the
use for
ship.
Surge?
Body Slam.
Oh, I actually did use that in run 1, but for run 2, I just used Dragon Rage.
Dragon Rage.
Yeah, I did that in run 2 as well, but then you know how that went.
I mean, I guess it's kind of the same, but with Body Slam you get the extra positive that you can either create or paralyze. With
All
Dragon
right.
Rage you can do that.
Noivern got 9th place on my leaderboard. It was 12 seconds slower than Empoleon, and that thing had Swords Dance at level 11. The fact that this thing got so high up without a setup move is pretty impressive. I think everything above it had a setup move except for Arceus. I don't think
Legendaries
Zoroark
and-
had one. Lunala.
Arceus does get Swords Dance, so I don't know if you use it or not. But it
by
does get
oh
that.
yeah, you're right. The TM.
It
You're right.
definitely
Arceus got
does.
all the moves.
Yeah, we gave
basically
it
made
everything.
Mew.
Yeah,
Since it was God, it was basically just Mew.
It does get Swords Dance because it's the best competitive set. Swords Dance Extreme Speed with Arceus. The Arceus killer. It's called the E killer. Arceus.
Steve, your repel's about to run out.
Where's the Steve right now?
Lorelei.
I'm Lorelei.
What was your run 1 time was like 34 or something?
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh. Arceus can Nasty Plot. I mean, Nasty Plot is not a TM. Well, I
Sadly.
don't know if nowadays I think it is. I don't know. I haven't
I
checked the
can look it
modern
up.
game. I don't know if in Scarlet and Violet is a TM. I think it's a TM in
I'm gonna
Scarlet and
look up
Violet,
all
right?
TMs in Gen 9. Just because
I
there's
think
so
now it
many
is.
TMs.
I I think now it become
Yeah,
a
it is
TM.
TM 140.
It became, yeah, because usually it before it wasn't.
Yeah,
That's
TM
why many
140.
people got Swords Dance, but not so many got Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot was far more scarce because
Yeah,
Swords Dance
Steve,
was a TM and Nasty
I
Plot
wasn't
wasn't.
looking, but did you have to spam Drill Peck on the Onyx?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one problem with not having Psychic.
I used Psychic for that. I didn't say for Bruno.
Well, you know what's... Hey, Steve, why do you still have Recover?
Because I just didn't teach over it.
You're the one who
It's
said,
mimic.
like, we don't need Recover.
I misclicked on psychic. I meant to teach over recover.
I guess technically I could have gotten the fly via level up and then delete drill peg or psychic over mimic, but oh, you get it. They say you get the TM for Nasty Blow when you actually do the side quest for the legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Like the only side quest that actually feels like a side quest in modern Pokemon.
Hmm.
It requires some exploration and stuff. Like nowadays, the legendaries are basically granted to you. You don't need to
Oh.
do anything.
So yeah, Steve, I almost got a reset on Dragonite.
Crit.
Ouch.
Why would I have a chance of beating the first round?
Dragonite always used Hyper Beam on my runs.
I was about to
of them.
say I almost had a reset on Lance on run 2 because I made the dumb mistake of trying to mimic agility for badge boosts, but those Dragonair only use Dragon Rage.
Yeah. I just Thunderbolt, Drill Pelt, Thunderbolt, Psychic Spam. That's basically what I did for the Dragonite. He used Hyper Beam, but no crit, so I survived and then 3-shot.
Uh-oh. I'm willing to bet Steve's glad right now he didn't delete Recover.
If I had psychic, none of this would matter.
That's... Wouldn't Drill Peck still do more than Psychic?
Our special stat is way higher.
I use Psychic because of this drop that I can 2-shot maybe the Dragonite after, and also because of the special being higher, but probably does around same damage, honestly.
The Thunderbolt being resisted really sucks. Or not resisted, but neutral.
Neutral.
True. Well, I was just also asking because Dragonite's special, I think, is really high.
Yeah. I can totally say you're not gonna like the next Pokemon, I think.
Hey, Steve, you didn't teach Recover? Or Mimic Recover? Oh, right, never mind, I'm stupid. Because I mimicked Recover on the champion. I'm like, why don't you mimic Recover? So you have 2 Recovers.
I mean, it's a solid strat. Well, this is really weird. This is 2 streams in a row that I have to go with my first run results.
That's actually real funny. Here's the thing with my second run is only 17.8 seconds faster.
This run is 30 seconds around faster, but I mean in the first one I did optional battles, and this one I think I only did Psych for the extras.
Dude, you don't need to do Psych. My only optional trainer was the 2 Bellsprout girl in Erica's gym because it was an accident.
I must.
You mustn't fight Psych.
This Pokemon felt really good, but I just didn't do good.
I was just unlucky. I mean, you got bad luck in the fights that are like minimally lacking.
I mean, I had first run jitters in the first run, so I'm not really disappointed too much because I mean, like, it is what it is in the first run. He usually fixes it in the second run, but the second run just had first run bad luck.
This Pokemon really could have benefited from some sort of setup move, just because this thing's stats are still a little too low, but honestly, the medium fast group kind of works in its favor. If this thing was in the slow group, this thing would be like a 40-minute run. It would have just been bad.
Poor Pokemon, don't give it a slow.
Yep. I'm gonna deafen myself. All right, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow for Speedrun Sunday, where I will do another Blue Rescue Team any percent unrestricted speedrun. I have been doing practice offline, so hopefully I can get a good run in. But I will see you all later. I'll release the schedule as soon as possible. Bye.